Have you ever taken a photo or a selfie or even a video with a filter and thought to yourself, maybe I should get some Botox, perhaps some lip fillers. I want to look like I do in that filter. Today, more than ever before, creating a new face on social media has gotten easy, thanks to the features of filters and photo editing apps. But what if I told you that these features that you're using are actually killing your self-esteem and impacting your mental health? Hello, my name is Ashrit Shlomyan, and for the next several minutes, I will be discussing reasons with you as to why you should stop using filters and editing your photos. Through extensive research and personal experience with these issues, I will be discussing with you the uprise and use of social media platforms and editing apps, how they impact your self-esteem and mental health, and lastly, I will be discussing with you some opposing views. To begin, let's get an idea of how often we're actually using platforms that we may come across editing features. According to Review 42, the average person spends approximately 38 minutes on Facebook and 53 minutes on Instagram daily. Think about that. That's a lot of images that you're seeing within that time frame. Now you might be asking yourself, why does this matter? How does this impact me? Well, think about the amount of images that you're seeing within that time frame that may have been filtered, manipulated, or edited to some degree. Popular apps such as Snapchat, Instagram, and other augmented reality tools such as Facetune have taken photo editing to a whole nother level. The popular photo editing app Facetune, which was released in 2014, allows you to quickly cut inches from your waist, smooth your skin, slim your nose, and even whiten your teeth, all with a touch of your finger. As these features continue to rapidly grow, so have the issues of body dysmorphia and self-image. As you can imagine, many of the photos that you're coming across, whether it's from family, friends, or even celebrities, have been filtered or edited to some degree. According to a survey by TruePic, nearly 2/3 of Americans, that's 64%, admit to editing their photos before sharing it online. And according to Capture, nearly 25% of selfies posted on Instagram have used filters, while only 10% are natural photos. Now that you understand how often we use these platforms and how often we come across these photos, let's discuss how these photos actually impact us. If you're using filters and editing your photos, it's most likely that you're dealing with an underlying issue. Maybe you're insecure about your weight, or perhaps your skin. Or maybe you're actually perfect just the way that you are, but you're dealing with insecurities and depression of trying to live up to the beauty standards that you see on social media and other people's photos. It's easy to mask our flaws with a filter, but the truth is that the photos that you are altering and editing aren't really you. When you're filtering your photos and editing them, you're actually manipulating yourself to believe and see an unrealistic version of yourself that does not exist. Which in fact, this can lead to further depression, anxiety, and lower self-esteem, because in reality, you do not look like that. An article was published in Women's Health where Dr. Amari, a mental health expert and professor of psychology at Hope International University in California, stated, "There's a well-established link between social media usage and psychological concerns. Instagram has been tied to anxiety and depressive symptoms, but also to concerns such as anxiety related to physical appearance and increased body dissatisfaction and lower self-esteem. It seems harmless at first, but a slight edit here and there can spiral into obsessive-compulsive tendencies around body image. As the use of filters increase, we are getting more and more accustomed to seeing our bodies and our faces in a digitally altered state that's not reality. As Dr. Noelle Scherber stated, who's a dermatologist and plastic surgeon in DC, people are seeking to permanently alter their faces inspired by touched-up filtered photos of themselves. Most of the time, they want to talk about how they appear in edited photos and are seeking to explore options of how to translate that into reality. As of 2018, reports also discovered a 55% increase of surgeons reporting patients who want to improve their appearance based on changes they've seen via filters. According to Dr. Paul Nassif, who you might know for his famous TV show Botched, people are embracing fillers and Botox more and more to recreate the effects of filters and other photo editing apps. Now that you know how these photo editing apps and filters impact us, let's discuss some opposing views. Some may argue that not all filters are harmful and some are fun and innocent. Well, I can agree that increasing your brightness or contrast of your photos is not necessarily going to impact your self-esteem. However, research has proven and has shown that manipulation and editing of features and body parts of photos have impacted our own perception, lower self-esteem, and increased depression and anxiety amongst users. Another opposing view can argue that for some, photo editing actually boosts their confidence. My response to that? Edited photos are not real. Although one may feel a boost of confidence from a photo they've edited, the truth is that the insecurity and underlying issue and the bigger problem is still with them in reality. Manipulation of photos not only fool others to believe what beauty standards should be, but also our own perception of reality and self-image is impacted. In conclusion, I've shared reasons with you as to why you should stop editing and manipulating your photos through photo editing apps. I've shared with you the reasons how they impact your self-esteem and mental health. So be kind to yourself, be kind to others by not editing your photos, and by this we can teach younger generations that beauty and self-esteem should not be defined by filters and edited photos that we see on these platforms. Thank you.